This video is going to discuss how we convert units in our classroom. So we're going to talk about all of our standard units, and we're going to call this right here our meters, liters, and grams our base unit. So meters, liters, and grams are what we measure things in. So meters for distance, liters for volume, and grams for mass. I'm going to use grams as all of my examples, but just know that it also applies to meters and liters as well. So what's really nice about meters, liters, and grams is that everything moves by tens. So it makes it a lot easier than inches and feet, because it's 12 inches to a feet, and then it's like 3 feet to a yard, and then however many random yards are to a mile. Whereas when we're talking about meters, there are 100 centimeters in a meter, 1,000 millimeters in a meter. Everything is by tens, so it makes it easier to remember. All of the units that I have starred are ones that you should memorize. I'm going to take out mega because we don't use that very much. So all the units that I've starred, you should memorize what those unit conversions are. And we'll practice using these in class. I just want to generally go over how these units are related to one another. So, all my things are in grams. So we're going to start with mega. And I'll also tell you how I use these, because I actually only memorize one side. So 1 megagram is just really big. So mega is just huge. It's 1,000,000 grams. So 1 megagram is 1,000,000 grams. Same with meters or liters. So a megameter is 1,000,000 meters, or a megaliter is 1,000,000 liters. Kilogram we'll use a lot. So there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram. So kilo means 1,000. Hecta means 100, so that's going to be 100 grams. Deca means 10, so there are 10 grams in a decagram. And then clearly there's only 1 gram in 1 gram. I just put that in there for symmetry because I like the way it looked. All right, then we move into deci. So deci is small, and there for every 1 gram, you can fit 10 decigrams. Because decigrams are small, you can fit 10 of them into a gram. For every 1 gram, it is 100 centigrams. So centigrams are 100th. So if you look up here, it's 100th of a gram. So a centimeter is 100th of a meter. That's why 100 of them fit in a meter. Our next one is milli. So milli is 1,000ths of something. It's very small. So that means that it takes 1,000 milligrams to make up 1 gram. And then our very last one is micro, which is this like weird cursive U shape. I think it's like lowercase delta, if I remember that correctly. But it just means millionths. So it takes 1,000,000 of them to make up the base unit. So we've got 1,000,000 micrograms in every 1 gram. Some people like to look at it like this, and by some people I mean me. This is my preferred way of thinking about my conversion factors because I like big whole numbers. Some people don't mind thinking about things as fractions of stuff. So because a megagram is huge, 1 gram is only a millionth of a megagram. Or you can write that as 0.000 tenth, hundred thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths, millionths. So you can write it like that. Right? So 1 gram is just a fraction of a megagram. A kilogram is huge, so 1 gram would just be 1,000ths of a kilogram. Again, 1 gram is smaller than a hectogram, so 1 gram would just be 100ths of a hectogram. A decagram is larger. It's 10 grams to a decagram. So a gram would only be a tenth of a decagram. 1 gram is equivalent to 1 gram. Again, that was just there for symmetry. Remember, decigrams are small, right? So a decigram, a single decigram, is only a tenth of a gram. A centigram is only a hundredth of a gram. A milligram is only a thousandth of a gram. And a microgram is super tiny. It is only a millionth of a gram. So some people don't mind thinking of things as part of something larger, as fractions of things. I prefer whole numbers, so I will always use these in all of my work. But you can also use these and your answers will come out the same. And we'll practice using these in class. Again, the ones that I have starred are the ones that you should generally have memorized or have with you all the time because those conversions will come up a lot.